Home? Home. A four-letter word. Such a small word for such a huge part of our lives. Home is where we are created and formed. Nature and nurture shape our entire future. Home is where who we are begins, and it decides our destiny. Home. The smell of fresh from the oven orange tart. To this day, I have never met anyone apart from generations of my family who has ever made it. The crisp breaking of the flaky pastry as the layers moved apart to reveal the hot, juicy, sweet oranges inside. Oh, and the apple chutney. Oranges were not the only fruit. I remember coming home from the village school. The warm, sweet, spicy smell poured out of the front door as it opened. An excited child running to the kitchen as the smell became increasingly intense. Apple, sugar, onions, spices, vinegar. Mom had been given apples. It was apple chutney. Oh, please let me be in time to lick the spoon and helpfully taste it before she bottles it. Yes, it is still cooking, but my anticipation is too great. I cannot wait. I blow on the spoon to cool its contents, wafting the aroma around me like a comforting blanket on a winter's morning, before placing the spoon in my mouth. Fast, no time to savor. Quick hit of taste before sneakily and guiltily diving in for a second spoonful to devour, lingering over the soft but slightly firm apples as the juices oozed around my mouth. Oh, the pleasure. The 19th century family recipe, the apple chutney. The sweetness mixed in with the sour memories. Those tempting apples, that fruit denied. No more constraints. I ate the apples and I fell from grace. No more chutney. Just the inner loneliness. The outsider feeling of living a life that was chosen for me. Home. An empty feeling of living a lie. Bound tighter than the lid on a pickle jar. Emotions crushed like the fruit under a masher. Survival is only possible by developing an outer shell, more impenetrable than a walnut, and a heart like a peach stone. Never to love or be loved. Always on guard against the seemingly random questions from someone your family knows, but you don't have a clue who they are. Are you courting anybody yet? When are you getting married? Ugh. Is there even a right answer to such an intrusive personal question? Always feeling like my thoughts and emotions are trapped inside a processor, whizzing around whilst everyone around me waits for them to homogenize or blend into some form of normality. How do I escape all of this? How do I become me? Is the real me even achievable? Do I even know what that looks like? Where do I go? Where should I be? How do I start to live my life? Is it too late? Today. It is today. My first pride in London. My big statement of coming out. My new beginning, far from the oppression. No more winter darkness. It is a sunny summer day, filled with technicolor after my sepia existence. I'm out, running through an open door into a new world, filled with smells of newness, the air electric with excitement. Running to see my new friends happy, laughing, singing, dancing. Rhythmic drums like the popping of jar lids as they are opened for the first time, releasing all their brightly colored indulgences from behind the vacuum that kept them sealed off from the real world. no longer seeing the world from inside a glass prison. I'm out, and the glass prism makes the bright new rainbows of my life that stretch out into the distance, into eternity. The joy, the freedom, the release. Me, at last, this is me. My time, my place, my new home, my real life, my real me. Home was a 4-letter word. Now, home has a capital H.